Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Number one is unto our apostles, as well as the men that taught them, the elder high priests, as well as the elder bishops and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the 144,000 and the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp. And this is going to be an in transit. So I'll be quoting scriptures. Since I'm driving, I'm not going to, obviously, I'm not going to be reading precepts, okay? But I want to go into, as you can see on the screen, and this is straight off the Google, all right? I typed in suicide rate in America, and I've typed in 2024. So they hadn't gathered, the rest of the year has to finish out, and then like maybe some into next year, some time into next year before they'll have the data on the suicide rate for 2025. Okay, but I'll do it. If you look at it, they give you the statistics for 2024 and 2000, some statistics for 2020. Well, from 2000 all the way to 2020, I believe 2021 and 2022. I've been looking at so much information on this. I forget the dates. But anyway, this is where we at. We live in a world. Now, these are statistics according to America, but there's suicide going on all over the world. Okay, but this is the world we live in, where people are offing themselves. Okay, and it's really at an alarming rate. You know, why is this? Because Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So if somebody wicked is ruling, which if you don't know that Esau, the so-called white man, is the devil, he's the wicked, he is the problem to what's going on in the world. He's really the root cause of all the hell that's going on in the world, all the hell that the people are catching, the pollution that's going on in the world. He's the root cause of it. The way that he set up society is a very destructive, toxic setup, okay? And you'll think how this man pushes in another 50 years. You know, he talks or says things like, if another 50 years we'll be here with technology and we'll know this, and we can, all these different achievements that can happen over time. He pushes that sentiment, okay? But as technology increases, and the scriptures say that, you know, in the last days that shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. I believe that's in Daniel 12, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we're in that time where, you know, we're in a highly technological society. Okay, digital, AI, robotic, automated world. Okay, with all this technology and advancement, the minds of the people is worsening. Okay, you'll think that since, you know, advancement is happening with all this smart technology, that the people are being a better case. But we're seeing that's not the case. We're seeing people are killing themselves, committing suicide. Well, how could this happen in a society that says everything's, you know, we're gonna do better, we're gonna reach goals and achievements, Okay? But people are killing their damn self. And the truth of the matter is, the conditions of living are getting worse, has gotten worse. All this advancement, but the quality of life is shit. You see? And that's what's really going on. You know, we're in the last days, and if people are seeing that illusion, that witchcraft that was, pushed on all of us. It was nothing but a fairy tale. The American dream. It's really been the American nightmare for the world. Okay, lives are being destroyed. Families are being broken up. People, because of this technology, people don't have social skills, so the communication barrier within the people. Okay, especially within the age groups, the age gaps. It's more expensive to live. Then you got to deal with this disgusting alphabet community energy. Okay, and can't forget they're offing themselves. It's the highest suicide rate amongst them. And you got mainly it's the women in the porno industry. They're killing themselves. Okay, and the scriptures say, Proverbs 29:2. The earth is given into the. I'm quoting Job 9:24 again. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And some people mourn to the point of, I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Because they've been lied to. These people have been lied to. We was lied to too. Now we know that their lies were, and we know that the truth from all those lies. They say, damn, this ain't the American dream. You can't achieve happiness. You can't build strong relationships. Okay? Everybody's faking and fronting on the internet like they having what they call it, they having motion. But behind the scenes, everybody is stressed out, depressed, low self-esteem. Oh, that's a good one right there. Low self-esteem. People have low self-esteem, okay, and we supposed to live according to the sentiment that's pushed in the greatest country in the world. You can do things over here that you can't do nowhere else in the world. Well, data doesn't support that. This place is more heavily regulated, okay, with laws that bring about problems, grief. Definitely, it hurts your pockets. You always got to pay a fee, a tax, and they cloak it in these BS titles. You have to pay a premium. You have to pay a startup fee. You have to pay a deductible, one-time payment, all kind of stuff, man. All kind of payments. The scriptures say that for us Israelites, and it ain't just us now, it's all nations over here in Babylon the Great, really and all around the world, are subject to payments. Meaning we're under the rule of payments. We can't get from under having to make all these different payments. People are working these jobs and not getting what do you call it? Not promotion. raises. You know, people. I worked a particular job for like 5 years, and within 5 years, I got under $2. I got less than maybe $2 or under $2 within 5 years. Well, people are working these dead end jobs. Then you got to come home to a broken family or no family. Yeah, you got people that are offering themselves. They ain't no friends, no family. You know, men can't get a woman because Esau didn't pump their damn head up with this feminist stuff. You know, and they think that they are too good for a 9 to 5 working man. And it's all kind of different factors that play into why the mindset and the minds of the people is worsening to the point that they're just killing themselves. So we live in a suicidal world. If you read right here, it says provisional data from the early 2025 estimates the 2024 age-adjusted suicide rate in the U.S. at 14.7 deaths per 100,000 people. And that's a lot. It says this estimate is higher than the final rates recorded in 2022, which was 14.2 per 100,000, and in 2023, 14.1 per 100,000, continuing a decade-long upward trend. And it says the full final data for 2024 is still pending from Center of Disease Control and Prevention, so they don't even have all the data from last year on this. Okay, so it says total right here. It says key statistics for provisional 2024 data. It says total deaths. The number of suicide deaths in 2024 is estimated to have exceeded 49,300. Telling me, yeah, there's millions of people here in America. Almost 50,000 people killed themselves last year, and that's not even all the data hadn't even come in yet. Okay, and you could look into this information if you care, but the point is, Esau is the reason why this debt society, the society that brings you down, that traps you up. Okay, mainly through these laws that are in place. And then they push this, they push this sentiment of peace and safety, and everything's gonna get better. And it's all, and then people like, what are y'all talking about? We out here, and everything is out here in the world, and everything is effed up. You know, people have dealing with psychological issues from psyops that have been performed on the American people. So people are dealing with, mental problems based off of lies and illusion. When life is supposed to be simple, Esau have made things complicated. That's why this place is called Babylon the Great. America's called the place of great confusion. When you're in a state of confusion, you might just say, fuck it, I'm so confused, I'm out of it, I'm leaving this place. I'm about to just end it all. I can't make no sense out of this. Now check that out. You're so confused and you can't figure this thing out, but they're telling you, it's not confusing. We live in a capitalistic country. You can come over here. You can come from rags to riches. And that's BS, man. Now there's ways to get some money, but for everybody can't come up. Everybody can't uh, have all this money, right? There's too many people and not enough opportunity for everybody. Okay? So this is where we at. And this shows that we at the end of this man's kingdom. Because nobody believes in this place. People are confused. In other words, another word synonymous with confused is uncertain. They don't know what's gonna happen. They don't know if they're gonna have a job. People can't get a job. And then you try to get peace, people try to get peace out of a relationship, and that's not working because of the confusion that this man has pushed. You got to meet all these for a man, you got to meet all these requirements with a woman just to get with a woman. Okay, or be a damn good liar, which you might as well do. Just lie to them, make them think you got clout, you know. And these women out here, they just bug the hell out completely. Especially the so-called black woman, leading the charge in bugged outness, right? They got all these spirits in them because they laying down with all these different men. Oh, another thing too, the diseases is running rampant. STDs, sickness. People got to deal with the mourning of family and friends because we live in a toxic world. The food is toxic, the air, water, or polluted, you know. People are just like, I'm fed up, and it's gonna get worse. So we at a time where the suicide rate is higher than it's ever been. Yet they're telling us that we're advancing in technology. People like F this, and people want the technology. Okay, they all into it, but it's not improving their life. You know, we live in a suicidal so-called country and a suicidal world. So I'm gonna end the video right here. There's a lot more you could say on a topic like this, but people are gonna lose their mind more and more. People are gonna be thinking about it. You got people that actually do it and have done it, and you got people that think about it. What about that number? The people that just like, man, I'm just gonna end it all. I bet you them numbers is crazy. Probably them numbers are probably catastrophic. If you can get into the minds of these Babylonians and see who have thoughts of, committing suicide, I wouldn't be surprised it ran across damn near everybody's mind, unless you got this truth, you know? So I'm in the video right there, you know. Esau is going down and it's showing his society, his world, his destructive, oppressive, confusing world that he's created is falling. Okay? And a new kingdom is about to be set up on this earth. People are not going to be thinking about committing suicide. Esau will. Well, let me take that back. So-called white man, the Edomites. Yeah, we gonna put hell on you. You gonna wish you gonna want to take yourself out. When you find out you done it, we gonna bring your Edomite ass back and keep you going through hell. You didn't put out the hell on the world Now people don't even want to live no more because you didn't set up this effed up ass place. Lord willing, this video was edifying. And until the next one, I say shalom.